Hello Virgo, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess. This is your love reading. So let's have a look at what's coming up for you guys. It is general, and so there may be things in it that'll resonate, some won't. Just pick or choose what feels good. Usually end up going down a storyline, and you can reverse the placements of the characters if that feels right for you. And there may be some themes in here if the particulars of the story aren't really resonating. It just might be an overall theme. So what can we get? When I say love, it's love and relationship. It can be, doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, but whoever this person is that you're thinking about or seems to fit the profile, we have bee and fish come out. So let's get started, Virgo, shall we? Oh, sorry, I'm knocking things around. I need to move Taurus out of the way. Sorry, Taurus. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around for a second, Virgo. Just bear with me. Okay, so let's get started. We have fish and bee have come out for you. So fascinating. We have two very different energies here with the fish and the bee. And I'm not getting in particular that anyone is you, but if I'm going to choose one, it would be the fish, Virgo. So this might be one of those readings you could very much swap and think, oh no, I feel more like I resonate more with that bee character. Now, I know we are having interesting with this fish energy. There is a lunar eclipse coming up, and this is very much sort of might be a reaction to that, in that it might make you kind of feel like you're going a bit down. You might be feeling a bit down around this period. It might be feeling like a struggle to lift yourself out of some deeper feelings, of feeling like you're kind of pushing against something, you're struggling with something, and you're just wanting to lift yourself out of that darkness, really swimming up the tide, the carp does in this card. And we can see that crescent moon in the background. So I feel like it could just be you're wanting to not be drawn into the darkness that this moon could be bringing up for you. So, yeah, it's interesting, the energies around this, Virgo. With the bee energy coming through, this is someone that is very much like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. It's the real worker, quite a very positive mindset kind of person. They might not actually be, I don't think that they're actually being as affected by this moon energy as you are at all. It's kind of like you're having opposite reactions. So it might be that both of you actually normally are on the same page. You might be feeling the same way, kind of feel like you're kind of working at the same rhythm, beating to the same rhythm, and suddenly like one goes down and one goes up, or remains kind of plateaued, even just that remains the same, pretty positive, doom-ba-doom-ba-doom, going along with my life. Where did you go? What are you doing all the way down there? What's happening with you? Why are you suddenly feeling bad? What's all this stuff that's being dragged up? So it's, yeah, this kind of opposites. There's a polarity that's coming through here for you, Virgo, with a significant relationship here with your other person. So, I mean, you might be the bee, you might be feeling fine. I just feel like that you are the fish energy, but that's just me. It's up to you. I'm going to pull some cards for this connection between the two of you. Let's have a look-see and see what's going on with you two. See what energies are around you at this moment in time. Everything's just coming out. I think I need to shuffle that properly for you, Virgo. So let's see. And that's what it might actually feel like. Sometimes the cards are representative. Maybe just it's like you spill your guts to somebody, like it just all goes blah, 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 blah. And it's, things come out and you're like, oh, where did that come from? I didn't even know that was there. So it's, yeah. But there's a struggle. There's a struggle with that fish energy. So we have the Knight of Cups coming out for you. So there's definitely love between the two of you. Definitely love. What else can we get for this connection for Virgo? Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so if we look at these three cards here, we have the Knight of Pentacles, this is the love that was at the beginning of the relationship. That is still there, but it has transformed and changed into something more solid, actually. It's changed to, there's a different quality to your relationship now where it feels like it's not so dreamy, that dreamy romantic kind of energy at the start. It's more, it's reached a solid ground, like there's stability here. And there's a sense that you've got something very special that you've nurtured here. You might have even overcome some things together, but definitely moving into that Queen of Pentacles energy, this could actually be more money as well. This could be advancement in careers for some of you. But in general, it's a sense of knowing that you've got something solid and special together. It's solidified. So there's been a positive growth, a solidification in your relationship. So let's pull some cards for you. I do want to use this deck. So, okay. I'm thinking, what deck do I want to use? So I'm going to pull some cards for you and a card for them just to see where you're at the moment. But yeah, I do feel very much that this is very much affected by the planetary shifts that are happening at the moment, Virgo. So we'll just see how that affects you. But, when you get this, it's all about divine timing. If you're feeling this way, then it's just how you're feeling at this moment in time. All right, let's see what we've got for you. We have the Hanged Man reversed. We have, the right way up, sorry. We have the Magician, 2 major arcanas, Virgo, and too many cards again. Lots coming out for that fish. A lot of stuff coming up. Okay, a lot of stuff coming up for you or your person, depending on which one you're identifying with. One more card for you, Virgo. One more card. Here we go. Oh, the 9 of Cups. Okay, great. Okay, and so let's pull some cards for them as well. Just while we're looking at, they've got the 2 of Pentacles. They have the 10 of Wands. And the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. You've actually got better cards than them. So I feel like this is a bit of an anomaly and that's kind of always felt all along, like what are you doing in this place where you might be feeling a bit down or struggling with some kind of memory or emotion or something's come up for you, a memory from the past or a subconscious, something that's come up and triggered you. And it's just like I suddenly just don't feel good because everything else in your these cards are actually good. You're actually in a pretty good place. So there has been a moment where with the Hanged Man in the past, there's been some kind of surrender to a process. And within this process of surrendering and letting go, there's been like a moment of enlightenment almost, where you've had this realization, you've had this clarity, and it's kind of created all this wisdom. You've found all this wisdom, which has led to this Magician, which also led to confidence and feeling like, yeah, you had the confidence to do what it is that you want to do, that you have everything in front of you, that you can actually turn things around in your life, quite literally. It's like seeing things from a different perspective and kind of going, yep, I can turn this around. I can make this happen. I have this ability here with this Magician card. And that's leading to a lot of everything's lining up in your world. There's a lot of fulfillment and happiness within you because of things that you've achieved. So this is like your own personal barrier of happiness. It's kind of not really connected to the other person, this bee person, your other person in your life. So that's what I'm saying. You've actually got quite a lot of wisdom and personal growth and confidence and fulfillment here with these cards. So that's why this energy of the fish is it's like, what is it that they're bringing up? We'll pull some cards for that. So they have the 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like for them, what's happening for them at this moment in time is there's a bit of juggling. They're trying to get something off the ground. They could have been moving money around as well. It could have been like not having enough money, juggling energies between two energies. And then it's just suddenly everything became a huge burden. It's like it's all too much. It's all too much for me. It's overload, working too hard, blah, blah, blah. There's a real sense of everything just became too much. But because it kind of going from the 2 to the 3, the 2 of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles, working really hard, juggling to try and being really flexible with money, managing energies, and then trying to find that initial success, and then finding that actually really hard, and finding it a bit, what they've taken on has been a bit of a burden. But they do end up finding that success here, that they do reach that 3 of Pentacles where suddenly they're on the other side of this energy, which was a struggle. So it's interesting because it's kind of like I said, you've done the opposite almost. Like they've been struggling more in their day-to-day life and they're feeling quite positive at the moment. And you've been like, oh, fine and good and positive, and now you're struggling. And so, yeah, it's kind of like a seesaw. You're up and down with whoever this person is. You're kind of reflecting on opposites. So the theme would be, reflecting opposites and mirroring opposite energies, and not the norm for you as well. But So I'm just going to pull a few cards for what might be coming up for you with that fish energy with these Mythic Tarot cards, because they're good at getting into these deep crevices of what's going on for us. So let's see what's going on for Virgo. What's being brought up for Virgo? What sort of things are happening here? We just have to wait again. Lots of cards coming out, lots of stuff coming out. Might just not be anything in particular. It might just be like stuff you've held in for a very long time that suddenly it's like the doors open, and it's like there could be tears, there could be tantrums, there could be, it could be, just feel a bit out of control where it all kind of releases out, which is actually really positive that it's being released, but the process of it itself might not be particularly comfortable. Okay, are we going to get any cards for Virgo? Anyone want? Okay, here we go. We've got a couple of cards that finally come out for you, Virgo. Whew. 4, in fact. Okay, again, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So this is all to do with your work. Definitely. And I feel like with that bee energy, there has been a struggle with some kind of work for them as well, perhaps finding some kind of initial success with a project or just even getting work. And so this is all stuff that's because it's kind of, it's that mirroring effect, that what's happening with them, suddenly they might have a breakthrough or get success or whatever it is happening with them. The bee is the worker energy. It's the collective energy. They're happy working in a group. They're happy where they are. This is you. It's all around your money and your work and your desire and motivation around that. And so that's what's kind of suddenly that might feel, that's the area of your life that there's some things coming up around that and some issues coming up around that. It might just feel a bit murky for a while, Virgo. But it does feel quite temporary. This energy does feel quite temporary. I'm just going to pull a message from the angels for you, one message, and then we'll pull a card for the outcome of this connection that you have with your person. So message for Virgo, if they're finding themselves feeling a bit murky, what can we get? Geez, the cards are not wanting to pop for you today, Virgo. What is going on? Angels. Okay. We have improving health, which is actually really positive. So I think, for some of you that might be having had some health issues, this is obviously things are going to start feeling better. It's going to start, and if there has been some kind of stress, releasing all this stuff is only going to be good for you. So it's kind of like it's one of those processes that it's like purging or even detoxing, but it's kind of more like energy. So yeah, I think it's you might find some physical benefits, and also if that's not actually what feels. It could actually just be that if you've been unwell, you'll be feeling better or having troubles with your health. Okay, let's pull some cards for the connection, for the overall outcome. We have Judgment, we have the Eight of Wands, and one more, Virgo. These cards are happy to talk to you. So we have Judgment, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, look, here's everything coming up in the Judgment card. That we were saying things are coming up from the past, from the dead, feelings just that have been submerged coming out. And it is a process of cleansing. The Judgment can be rebirth. It can also be a process of self-assessment of where you went wrong or why you did certain things or where you went right as well. But then there's going to be swift change after this and some communication with this Eight of Wands energy. So I feel like it's going to move. There's going to be some very positive forward movement straight away coming out of this. And then it's just like the Four of Swords, we're back to normal again. Let's just have a rest from all this kind of chaotic energy that might be around us at this moment in time. Let's just take some time out. And again, the Four of Swords can often represent improving health as well. So it can be getting better sleep, finding a clearer perspective on something, taking time to change your mindset about a relationship or something that has occurred. There's a big shift that happens here with the Four of Wands, but it's kind of like taking a break from all that chaos. So things kind of you can just have some peace for a while. So I hope that makes sense, Virgo. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.